So as some of you might have heard, Nacon, the new publisher for Session, has just acquired 100% of Crea-ture Studios. Now, to a lot of people, that sounds really scary because we've heard what happens when a publisher signs onto a project and then the vision of the game gets changed and then things start to just fall apart. So in this video, I'm going to go over what that means for Crea-ture Studios and what that means for the future of Session. So is Nacon acquiring 100% of Crea-ture Studios something that we need to be worried about or something we should be excited about? So I'm going to go over the press release from Nacon, and I also have some statements from Crea-ture Studios. Nacon announces that it has finalized the signature of a protocol for the acquisition of 100% of Crea-ture Studios. This statement right here had some people very concerned at first. This transaction allows Nacon to support the remarkable know-how of the team of developers specialized in the creation of skateboarding games. The acquisition to Crea-ture Studios contributes to strengthening Nacon's editorial positioning in the very promising sports simulation niche, both on PC and on consoles. Crea-ture Studios has built its reputation on the long experience of its founding directors Marc-Andre Hode, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, Mark, 20 years of experience in animation and environment creation in groups such as Ubisoft, Square Enix, and Warner. 3 pretty big companies he's worked with. And Vincent Da Silva, nearly 25 years of experience in programming and project management for companies such as Behavior, Hibernum, and Warner. They will continue to lead the Crea-ture Studios team, enjoying a great deal of autonomy in order to focus on the creative aspects of their productions while benefiting from the commercial, editorial, and marketing support of Nacon's teams. Claiming to be the most authentic experience in skateboarding, Session was originally planned for PC and Xbox One, with a presence since September 2019 in Early Access on Steam Early Access and Xbox Game Preview. Currently enjoying an 86% positive review on Steam, it was decided to launch Session on Xbox Series, PS5, Xbox One, PS4, and PC in its full version. So something that's really stood out to me lately is the devs have stopped saying that there's going to be a 3-month exclusive to Xbox after full release. Anytime somebody would ask about the release for PS5 and PS4, they used to say that there was a 3-month exclusive after version 1.0 on Xbox. And then after those 3 months, they can port over to PS4 and PS5. However, lately they've been saying that it's going to be released for PS4 and PS5 at version 1.0, not mentioning anything about being exclusive to Xbox for a while first. And if you remember the update trailer that came out not long ago, at the very end, it shows a PS4 and PS5 logo, which actually made people think that it was available right then on PS4 and PS5, but it wasn't. So this is just my guess, but I think since Nacon signed on, Crea-ture Studios was able to get out of their contract with Microsoft to be exclusive for 3 months. So I think now, as soon as Session is version 1.0, it can be ported over to PlayStation. There's no word on when it's going to be version 1.0 though. Okay, got a little bit more to read on the press release. This is a quote from the CEO of Nacon, Alain Falk. This acquisition is part of our ongoing external growth strategy and allow us to further expand our portfolio in the sports game segment. We are delighted to welcome the talents of Crea-ture Studios, whose expertise and passion will strengthen our video game business. And this is a quote from Mark and Vincent, the founding directors of Crea-ture Studios. We are delighted to join the Nacon group, which has more than 30 years of experience in the sector. This is a great opportunity to accelerate our development and offer ever more exciting games. Session 2 confirmed? This new external growth transaction is perfectly in line with the Nacon 2023 plan, which aims to make Nacon one of the leaders in AA video games. Nacon's video game division will have 12 development sites, 7 in France, 1 in Belgium, 1 in Italy, 2 in Canada, and 1 in Australia, with a total of more than 500 developers supported by a 60-person publishing team. So there's a lot of good news in this press release, but if you still feel a little bit worried about the future of Session, let me read you a statement from Mark himself, one of the lead developers. We still have 100% ownership of the game's vision. So that statement right there is great news. Just because Nacon acquired 100% of Crea-ture Studios does not mean they acquired 100% of the game's vision. The game vision still hasn't changed since we made the publishing deal in January, February, and our latest update shows that we stick to what we promise. In fact, the way this industry works, if Nacon would have really wanted to alter the game's vision, it would have been done already. Becoming first party will not affect our goal to deliver the best hardcore sim game, but mostly allow us to have even more support, as this sort of deal shows how much they believe in us that they want us to become part of their main developers. They are used to offer that genre of niche, hardcore simulator, so the fact that our design isn't driven to appeal mass market, but a proper niche didn't scare them off like the others. In the past 4 years, we've turned down so many publishers because those publishers wanted to change the vision and add useless content that we weren't agreeing with. Even ones that shall not be named who are making sports games. So in a nutshell, it only makes Session's future hella... Really, Mark? You said hella? More bright and promising in terms of quality content and lifetime. Everyone is aligned into making the best we can, and now we have a small army to support us. So it's very reassuring that Crea-ture Studios still has 100% of the game's vision and that Nacon's not coming in to like change everything. They're allowing Crea-ture to work on Session as they envisioned it while providing a lot more resources. So that means more staff, more funding, all that stuff. Donovan Strain also shed some light on what Nacon actually does for Crea-ture Studios. If you don't know who Donovan Strain is, get internet. He's not only a well-known skater, but he's also the Crea-ture Studios social media guy. So Donovan Strain says, "We haven't begun our marketing phase yet. Video ads playing before skate videos online, among many other things planned, cost a lot of advertising money. We've built the hype we have so far just off the love of players sharing it with each other. Nacon has shared our most recent update a bit, but we've not yet begun that phase. And when we do, Nacon is coming through with the support. Exposure in places people haven't seen us yet will be hit heavy thanks to them. They also help us get on other platforms for players to play us on. They help with localization so we're translated and playable for people in other regions that may not speak English. They help with licensing deals with brands, and they have an entire team dedicated to doing legal paperwork, getting brands and skaters we want to work with on board and official so our team can focus on the game itself. They do lots of stuff, from either giving us a hand on things we're doing to free us up for other things, or boost the resources we have so we can work harder on other things. Nacon rules. Fire, fire, fire." And Donovan has mentioned before that they have a huge advertising budget. So if they have a huge advertising budget, I can only imagine what kind of budget they have for like the game itself. So should we be worried that Nacon acquired 100% of Crea-ture Studios? Absolutely not, in my opinion. I think we should be extremely excited about this because based on everything that's been said, Session's gonna have a pretty bright future. And having Nacon take care of like all the legal stuff, like before it used to just be like Mark and Vic would like have to deal with all the legal issues, getting the brands in the game, getting like the skaters in the game, all that kind of stuff. So now that that's off their plate and onto somebody else's plate, they can focus on what they have in front of them, which is Session. Just going hard developing it. I don't know why I keep looking this way. I've got nothing on this screen right now. I guess I'm just used to playing games and talking, not used to looking this way. Also, Crea-ture Studios, if I have mentioned anything that isn't quite true or I missed out on something, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll pin it. Or if you have any additional information for people. Nacon actually seems like a pretty good fit for Session because not only do they have sports games under the belt, but they also have simulation games. Like, I've always wanted to know what it's like to be a bee. Become a hero. Oh, I mean, if enough people want to see me play this, I'll play it. Nacon also makes peripherals too? Dang. Controllers, headphones, keyboards, mouse, audio, chair, cables. And I think I should mention that neither company even knows that I'm doing this. Like, Crea-ture and Nacon have no idea I'm making this video. So it's not like I'm being paid or anything to do this. Like, I'm just giving you all the information that's out there and my thoughts on if it's a good idea, bad idea, if we should be worried, all that stuff. And honestly, I don't think we should be worried at all. This is a big milestone for Crea-ture Studios. I think this is only going to make Session better. Anyways, let me know what you think of this whole situation in the comments below. And if you want to keep up with any more of my content, any news, Session, skate stuff, hit that subscribe button. So until next time, this is JL Nightmare, and shampoo is better.
Conditioner is better.